Okay, so this will be my second attempt at, or second time flying this drone. This is the Eachine E520S. I'm going to turn it on. Alright. I'm going to turn the remote control on. I'm going to go ahead and connect my cell phone to the drone to get the FPV view. I'm on the 7th floor at the top of our car parking garage. Hopefully nobody comes. Alright, so I am connected to the drone. My remote control is connected to the drone. The drone's turned on. Alright, I can see the camera. Has the drone magnetometer been calibrated? Nope. So I'll go ahead and calibrate that. So the drone just by itself sort of all of a sudden went down to the floor and kind of landed. Not sure why that was. It is pretty windy out here. It's the wind is about 7 to 10 miles an hour. So the drone was sort of swinging around in the air trying to hold in place. I'm going to go ahead and take off again. We are at about 32 meters of height. I'm not sure if you can see the drone on the camera. I'm not sure why this remote controller beeps sort of every time I use it. It beeps almost why that is. It's really windy out, so not really the best times to fly it. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and land it. Okay, so I've been flying this for the past 15-20 minutes and maybe 20 minutes, and I've dropped. So it's interesting. Not really the most stable drone. I think once it loses below 50% battery, it becomes quite unstable, and it actually fell, just like hovered, and then just all of a sudden decided to fall a couple times. And I'll kind of scratch it up. I'll kind of zoom in on the damage I've done. You can see sort of some scratches, and the camera's a little scratched up too. There's some scratches on top. It's suffered here. I don't know if you can tell on the camera. And then it kind of leaned forward when it scrubbed that camera. You can see the wings there that rubbed against the floor here. And you know, obviously, actually I'll show you a very interesting, I didn't catch it on camera, but a very interesting thing that happened. So it all of a sudden just decided to sort of not land, but it came down and fell on this this wall here, and then flipped over and fell over. It fell over to sort of right under that lollipop shaped, or hook shaped pipe is. It fell right under there. Thankfully it fell. This is about a 20 to 30 feet drop, probably 30 feet. After it fell, it landed on its feet, okay, which was lucky for me, This is a locked area. I can't really go down there. Obviously, if I really needed to, I could have asked my apartment folks to let me in. Anyway, so it flipped and landed on its feet. I was able to take it off and push forward at the same time so that it kind of flew out from under that top of the hook. So it was kind of like under this, my fingertip. It was kind of where my thumb is. So I flew it and moved it forward at the same time, and I was able to sort of fly it up and back to me. And the other experience is the earlier on the footage, you would notice how there's a lot of the footage sort of away that way. The drone flew that way. It is windy. It's like 7 to 10 miles, maybe a little bit more. Picks up probably as higher you go. I flew it over there, and it sort of just kept going because of the wind. I guess it just kept taking it that way, and I had a really difficult time bringing it back because the wind is in that direction. So as you can see, the top of those trees there, they're angled sort of away from me, so the wind is in that direction. And so I guess it just took the drone with me, and I had a real difficult time bringing it back. It almost felt like it wasn't responding to my commands, but it was. I just couldn't tell because the drone was so far away and it's so small that it's hard for me to know if it's coming towards me or not. Eventually I used the FPV view on the camera to kind of orient myself and to see which way the drone was moving with my controls. Obviously I'm very much a beginner, so I don't really know how to use it as much as I should. And I figured out the beep beep beep. The beep 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 from the camera is pretty much what you hear when the headless mode is on. So it's a indicator that, hey, you're flying in headless mode, so your controls will be different. In any case, I was able to bring it back. The battery is down to about, I don't know, let's see if I can get I can't focus on that, but the battery is down to 38%, which I don't believe it is. I think it's probably lower than that. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and give me some tips on how to get better at flying these things. I bought this as, like I said, a prelude to me buying a Mavic Mini because I don't want to lose a more expensive drone. So, again, thanks for watching.